Welcome to this second video on kasneb eLibrary. The first video we did was about application for access. We said everyone who is a current student with their renewal status up to date is eligible to apply. In this video we will demonstrate how to access one of the learning resources we have, that is the Proquest ebook, previously called eLibrary, but currently it's called Proquest Ebook Central. So we will go to the kasneb homepage, which is one way of going through the eLibrary. This is www.kasneb.or.ke. This page will give us a link to the eLibrary. That is one way of accessing the eLibrary. The other way is going straight to the eLibrary page. We'll do both ways. This one, once you're on the kasneb website, click on eLibrary. When you click on eLibrary, you see an array of databases that are available. The other way you'd have done is gone to library.kasneb.or.ke. This will get you to the same page. This is a page we are at. So this is a database we will be demonstrating how to access. So we click on that. So on this page, you put in your username, which is your registration number without a slash, and this is for only those who had applied and got communication that there have been created accounts for them. So for me, I'll use that number, and remember the zeros here represent your registration number. So if yours is 257 137, please put as it's supposed to be. Then the password, for all students, you've created the username as their registration number without the stroke, the password as their national ID or passport, whichever they decided to use during the application. So once you've put in that, you click on login. For those who had not applied, please click here to apply. For those who had applied, you log in straight away to that database. As it logs in, let's see something here. Yes, it has logged in to the Proquest Ebook Central. As you can see, this is a notification. This is a one-off, so most of the cases you won't find it there. So this is Proquest Ebook Central. You can see a number of things here. There's ebooks on the go. Here it is telling you that you're logged in as kasneb. Then you clearly, this is a search box. You can search whatever you want to search. Up here there is search, there is a bookshelf, there are settings, there is signing out. There are two ways to access these books. One is a direct search on this search box here. So you click there. Let's say you want to search a subject called what? Let's say financial accounting. Financial accounting. I think accounting is a common course for most kasneb qualification. Let's use that as an example. So you type whatever you want, you click on search. So it will give you a number of books. Like now it has given us 62,181 books relating to financial accounting. Let's use this introductory financial accounting. So you can click on that book. Click on that. It's supposed to open directly into the book. Yeah, it has opened. This is a very important page, the first page before you go to reading online. It gives you the availability of this book. You can see your institution has unlimited access to this book. You can read online, download the book, and download is on a loan up to a maximum of 21 days. You can download a chapter in PDF. Once you download in PDF, you can save that forever. It doesn't disappear. But this one, for download the entire book, it will disappear after the loan period. So it is telling you can copy up to 39 pages. You can print up to 77 pages. So these are basic description about the book, bibliography, information. These are the title, edition, the author, the publisher, the print and publication dates, and all that. Then there's another column here that is showing related books to this one, or what others who have used this book have used. So we can go to read online first. Let's click on read online. This entire book, can reduce that font size so that we're able to see much of the book at a glance. We can even, yeah. Now this is what opens for this book. So you can decide to read the book online. Option number 1. See that book. That opens. The entire book will open as you scroll down. This is the table of contents and all that. It is accounting question, all that. That is number 1. You can decide to search within the book from here. Let's say you want partnership accounting. Click on that. It will give you results of where partnership accounting has been dealt with, and based on the length of this bar, you can see where the longer the bar, the more the topic you are searching for is covered. So you can click there, and once you click on it, automatically it will open from here. So this is what is a partnership and all that. That is now reading online. There are several icons here which I will want us to go through one by one so that we appreciate what each of them does. And I'm saying we're using financial accounting just as an example, but this is what you'll do for any other book on this platform. So the first icon here is to fully download this book. To fully download this book, we will revisit this because it requires a certain process. So we'll use the first book. So we'll go to any of these chapters. Let's say accounting question and recording transactions. Let's go to download chapter PDF in PDF. Current chapter, APA, select APA and PDF. Yes, this one has downloaded the chapter, and you can see the chapter it has downloaded. This chapter is the accounting question and recording transactions. This page you can download and save in your computer, on your phone, and this one will remain for as long as you keep it. Let's download the chapter. The other icon here is copying. And copying, you can only copy a whole page. You can't copy part of the page because it's part of what is calculated. If you copy a page and the allowance is to copy 20 pages, you'll have 19 pages to copy. The other thing is printing PDF. This is where you want to download certain pages into PDF. So here it's saying, it's giving you options. You can either print a current page or pages from page X to page Y, but limiting yourself to 27 pages. For me, I can say, let's say page 1 to page 26. Please note these are 27 pages. Then you can say you want APA citation style, then you click continue. It will create a PDF which you can open from there, and when you open from there, downloads, then you'll have access it. You'll access it through your downloads page. So that's the chapter. You see it has downloaded the 27 pages, sorry. Part 1, introductory, introducing your companion. So this you can save in your computer, and you'll be able to access it from there. It's good to note that once you download a book, once you download the entitlement, if you want to know the entitlement of a book, you can always go here. The entitlement means the allowances, online allowances, 36 pages to copy, 10 pages to print. Right? So this is the entitlement on this page. So let's go on. Here is to add your book to your bookshelf. So if you like this book and the next time you don't want to search for it, you just want to find it somewhere, you click on a bookshelf. It has been added to your bookshelf. Then this one is to share a link. You want to share that book with someone, you copy, and then you can paste somewhere and send to them. However, the person you're sharing with must have access to Proquest Ebook Central. In your case, if it's a student in your class, you have access through kasneb or through another organization to Proquest Ebook Central. That person may click on that link to prompt them to log in, and they can be able to open the book. Actually, they'll be able to open the book at that page that you sent the link from. So that's about sharing. And in terms of sharing, you can either click Ctrl C or just right click and then copy. Then you can paste it. Now the other option here is get citation. Like if you're doing a research work or doing some assignment, you need to put your references. You refer to this book and you need to cite it. Now here it will give you the various citation styles. The automatically selected one is MLA, but we can try others and see how it changes. You see the arrangement changes based on the citation style that you choose. For me, I have a bias to APA, so allow me to choose APA. So this is how APA citation should be for that book. You click there and copy, Ctrl C or right click and copy, and then paste it into your assignment. The other one option I want us to see is this one, the highlighting one. You reading this book, you can highlight there, then you choose a color you want, Then you can go to another page and find something that is relevant or that fascinates you. You can see this one, I want to, this good. Then you choose whichever color you want. And please note this account is personalized. So when you highlight it, it's only you can see the highlights. When you add it to a bookshelf, it's only you can see it's only you who can see the book on the bookshelf. Everyone else will find it as without any highlighting. So this is a personalized account for you. That is why we discourage sharing of usernames and passwords. Everyone that is eligible should apply for their access. So let's highlight again something else. Book questions there. Let's set that color. Then you go to next page. You can go to the next icon and say refer on Tuesday's class. Okay, then you save this, adding a comment to the book, and I'll show you all this about the highlighting, the comments, where they'll come in handy. When you go to the next page, you just want to bookmark it. You want to bookmark it, this is the other icon here. You want to bookmark this page, like the way you put a bookmarker between a book. That bookmarker, yeah, it's working. You can see it here. Yeah, it has bookmarked that page, sorry. The other one is this one. You can see zoom out. This is when you want to increase or reduce the font. It has reduced. You want to increase it. It has increased. It's about to zoom in, fit to this width, fit to page and stuff. And this one is to scroll next page and all that. Right? You can see we want to highlight like that. Now we are done with this top array of icons. So I want us to see all these highlightings, all these bookshelves, what exactly happens. So now when you log into Proquest Ebook Central with your username and password, this will be the landing page. So if you had added any books to the bookshelf, you don't have to go searching. You click on here, bookshelf, and it will open for you your bookshelf. You see, this is a book we added, and in addition to just giving you this book, you can go straight to the areas we either highlighted or bookmarked, right? It will show you those areas that we highlighted, bookmarked, and you can actually go straight into the text where you highlighted or made any annotations. Now let's go back to the icon we left out. The icon we left out on downloading. We want to download this book, Financial Accounting by John Stiton and Robert T. Waring. So when you click on that icon to download the full book, and as I said earlier, this is a loan. Maximum is 21 days. After that, you cannot open or read it. You have to return or remove it and then download again or download another book. So here it will ask you what device are you using, and this is very important. Most of the time it will auto detect. Like in my case, it has auto detected I'm using a laptop or a desktop. If you're using an iPhone, iPad, iPod, it will most likely detect. If it has not, please click on the correct device. If it's an Android device, you say Android device. So for this case, you stick with laptop and desktop, and you'll say I'm using my own computer. If you're not using your own computer, please click I'm using a public computer, so that it signs you out, so that your account does not remain logged in a public place. So we click continue. For the first timers, it will ask you install Adobe Digital Edition. If you don't have it, you can get the Adobe Digital Edition. This is a free software by Adobe, so that it manages your loans for books. This is a free software which you can download and install. If you're installed like I had, you say done with this step, and it will take you to the download. You'll have to see how many days, for how long do you want to download this book. Let's put a maximum of 21 days. Then you can download your book. Please note that once you download, it will download this file here. See that file? This file is a book. So you can say always open that type of file or double click on that downloaded file. This file will go to the Adobe Digital Edition and open from there, as we're going to see in a short while. It is opening. It is taking a bit of time, but I think it's because I confused it somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, it's opening. So this is Adobe Digital Edition, and it will go to the library. And after 21 days, it will tell you you need to return the book. Now, this is downloading that book, and as you can see, already have some other books on the library. So it has downloaded the book and it's available. Please note, this book is available for the period you indicate. If you indicate 1 day, on the download page it will allow you to read for 1 day. However, since we indicated 21 days, this book can be read for up to 21 days without any connection to the internet. So if you're in a place where you can do your downloads, you can download and then read later. Alright, if you want to go back to your library, go to your library. I think we downloaded twice. Yeah, I can say remove from the library. I hope it won't remove all of them. Oops, just did. Anyway, these are some of the books on that eLibrary Adobe Digital Editions. So these ones you can read anytime you want without internet. Now, once you've downloaded and the book has expired, you'll go on the library on Adobe Digital Editions, right click and return the book. Alright, so let's go back to eLibrary here and see what else that may be important to note. Alright, here we are on this book and we had made some annotations. Remember we highlighted, we bookmarked and stuff. If you click here, annotations, it will take you to all the annotations. You can click on that arrow, it will tell you you highlighted this page, you highlighted here, you made a comment here, and all that. Once those highlighting are not important to you, you can simply go and delete it from there. You can simply go and delete it from there. So once you need to search another book, you can go home, not your home, definitely click on the button home, then search, for example, object oriented programming. Object oriented programming. So it will give you various options. You can either click by the author or by year. The search book, the number of books are 499 that have this. You can edit the search. Let me go to basic introduction. Introduction to programming. It's supposed to be a double N, and click enter. So all these are books: beginning, feature, an introduction to object-oriented programming. So these basically, from here you can add bookshelf, you can go to the table of contents, you can read the book online, or you can download the book. As we said, downloading the book, you click on that download from there or from within the book. For me, it has already known that I have this, so it will not ask me. However, if it decide to ask you, choose your device. Now the difference between reading using a laptop or a desktop or and iPhone, iPod, iPad, these two will require different software. This one will require Adobe Digital Edition, this one and this one. When you click on continue, they'll take you to download a different software called Bluefire Reader. Alright, and you say Bluefire Reader, these are available on the various stores and free of charge. And the good thing with all this, the best about downloading and installing software, is that it's only one-off. If you're using a device for the first time, one-off. However, remember, for example, if you've downloaded a book, for this one, let's select 7 days. If you've downloaded a book using device 1 and you want to download the same book using device 2, it may reject until you've returned it on device 1. This is so that your loan period is consistent. Your loan period is consistent. So we've downloaded a second book to our bookshelf. It is opening automatically once we download. You can go to the library, and as you can see, this book is 6 days, this is 5 days, this is expired already, this is not expired, 19. So anyway, you're allowed to download a maximum of 10 books. So once there are 10 books here and you want to download the 11th one, you need to return one. So you can right click on that and then remove from the library. Alright, right click on that, remove from library, remove. Until you've removed it from the library, it is not accessible for download. You can read online using other devices, but you cannot download on a second device. So basically that's it, more of downloading. And please note, these ebooks are not limited to kasneb qualifications. The farmer, you can talk about rabbit farming. See, urban farming in an East African town, Colorado, organic meat production and processing, and all that. For those, we gave an example in CPA and CS. So we can say, for example, corporate governance. For those in CS, see what it has on corporate governance. You see, there's materials on corporate governance. We're just using examples. For those who are in CCP, let's do something about credit management. The database has everything, including medicine, architecture, engineering, accounting. You see, credit risk management, credit management and stuff. All these books are there. For those who are doing CIFA, there's a unit called derivatives. Sorry, derivatives. Right. For those who are doing CIFA, you can relate with this. Swaps and other derivatives and all this stuff. Hedging derivatives. So basically, you can download from here and read or do whatever it is that you're provided. It's good to look around and see what you have. So these are the options we have for option 1 for accessing kasneb eLibrary or books from the Proquest Ebook Central. The other option is use of the eLibrary reading list. If you go to eLibrary reading list, let's click on that and see what's there. Kasneb has done a reading list for the ebooks for each of these qualifications. So for example, let's go to which one haven't we used as an example. Let's go to diploma in credit management. Right? Yeah, it's opened. So now this is topic subject number 1. In level 1, this commercial law. There is entrepreneurship and communication and all that. So let's take this case for introduction to, sorry, not introduction, information communication technology. So what you need to do, you want to open this first book, just you'll be required to click on that link. When you click on that link, it will take you straight to that book and you can access it as we demonstrated earlier. Now, if you're clicking on the link but you are not logged in, so if you come straight and go to this link without logging in, what is going to happen is it will require you to log in. Once you log in, it will take you to that book. You don't have to go searching again. Alright, so that's basically the second way of accessing these ebooks. Something else we need to note, that is just one of the databases that kasneb has, Proquest Ebook Central, this one here. There are many others here as you see, and we'll be taking time to go through each of them, but this is the main database that has ebooks. The others mainly have journals, articles and other materials, not necessarily books. But so we really advise you keep a watch on this YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel so that you're able to get alerts and you don't miss anything. Now, once you've logged in into this Proquest Ebook Central, if you want to go log in on any other within the same browser, it will not require login. It will know you are logged in. Let's click on that for example, and it will know you are logged in and it won't require you to log in again. Right? The people in ICT know what magic happens in that. So it has recognized us here. These are different database, so you can search for whatever you want from there. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. and we wish you all the best in your study. If you have any question, suggestion, or comment, put it below on the comment section for this video, and please subscribe so that you get all the future videos regarding kasneb eLibrary. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. Bye.